as I mentioned before, Ning, a very dedicated professional based at Ning Snooker Academy in Sheffield. Puts in many hours.
Of course, given his status within the game.
Yeah, and I just wonder if Luca will feel...
Mano a mano. A race to 3, best of 5, not 4.
It was interesting being backstage as well, Phil. I was in the players' lounge and every shot that was played, William Zhao on to win that match.
1.
Well, if that's a sign of things to come, we're in for a treat. How about this for a cheeky double?
Leave anything. Always going to be on the black.
9.
Just didn't quite get into guarantee where his cue ball's going to finish up.
One
of the kitchen.
He has chilled out vibe about the way he plays the game. As I mentioned before. The lighting is slightly different. You always feel table 1 plays just that little bit quicker. Always seems to play that little bit better than
Thank you.
The outside.
4. $22.
Tournament, of course. He'd be up to 26th. That would be a personal best. Yet one
30.
more incentive.
Maybe looking at pushing for a top 16 place on the World Championships.
6.
Wants to make this visit to the table count. Will it be above the red or underneath? And by the way he's played that shot
Give me a minute, please.
in the Welsh amateur scene. Oh yeah, good to see him reffing this final.
$60. Black ball.
Now this black easily go astray. Well, no kiss on the reds. It's been a good...
With the 40-point lead, maybe putting a colour safe would have been the order of the day. As you see there, he has left Luca. Yeah,
One.
and straight away taking the opportunity to develop.
The first frame of the overall final.
Nine.
Wanted to be on the blue. To settle for the yellow, he's going to have to get into the cue ball here. Struck that very nicely. It's a lovely shot there.
12.
Yeah, that wasn't the poor shot. It was.
Luca, Brecel, 18. Foul and a miss for Luca, Brecel.
The snooker, it's off the last red. Anything will do.
Yeah, he just caught the wrong side of the red there.
Well-
He was trying to, and as you mentioned there, Phil, Luca taking the lowest available colour because not only with it being a best of 5, but you know, Ning should have had this wrapped up really. I go back to the black.
Fine.
It's looking like Luca's going to take this first frame now.
12.
What an immeasurable boost
23.
for Luca Brecel. Tell, but the way he
Thank
won
you.
the first
Second
frame
frame.
of the final
Blue Ning
in
to
this
break.
race to 3, that must have rocked the man breaking off in the second frame, Ning. If Ning can recover and win this final, he will be in the Champion of Champions. And we, of course, had a competition earlier today, giving away 2 tickets to the final of that superb event at the University of Bolton Stadium up in Lancashire in early November. I'm not going to reveal, just settled for being in the first round.
Yeah, we were just having a conversation off air about it. It's going to be quite competitive, isn't it? The last few events to try and get into that competition. With different winners. Over the last few seasons, you've had lots of people winning multiple events.
Stuart Bingham, 1-0. All eyes, though, quite rightly, are on this.
Yeah, so yeah, that was about as good as land on the black somehow.
1.
He ended up catching the red quite already to make amends for the first frame. Locked in for the red over the middle.
Five.
Brown too much.
Eight.
He's quite aware that it's a great opportunity now to level up at 1-1.
Ranking event. Ding Junwei. He's won 14, Ding. They're the first 5 on the
24.
list.
Without even counting the Masters that he's won, so the only thing that is missing from Ding's CV is the World Championship, but you know, I do believe he is based at Ding Junhui's academy in Sheffield.
$32.
Previous match, it's important to not land low on the blue. I think he's actually playing up for a bulk colour.
40.
Their concentration, and before you know it, they're having to play recovery shots. It's important to kind of try and keep the same discipline on every shot.
$40. 52.
On that chair for quite some time.
Game, I've played him many times in practice, and when he tends to get on with it, he does score much heavier. But as
58.
you what happened in the first frame, he doesn't want another counter attack. There's a little bit more
66.
safety involved to get back down for the black. But the red has disappeared, so he's taken these very well to
The previous frame in those circumstances. Terrific riposte.
Blue Ning, 73. Frame conceded, second
Luca
frame.
Brecel
Blue Ning.
remains in his chair. The final is